Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Welcome into the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of Maverick baseball. As we get to the second game between the Lakers and the Mavericks, Mavericks getting the win in Game 1, 8-1. Dylan Chalmers on the mound as Randy Stoltz is batting. He'll hit this one to the second baseman, the throw to first, and that is one away here in the first. A little bit of a late start as we were trying to get lineups going, and it's one out. Darren Badu is our umpire behind the plate as Chalmers will deliver to Ryan Sims. So Randy Stoltz leading off at third. Ryan Sims in center field at the plate right now. Eric Seaman is the designated hitter batting third as we get a foul ball. And we are at 0-2 on the count. Taylor Morton in left field, he's batting fourth. Batting fifth is number 2, Luke Halland. He's the second baseman. The right fielder will bat sixth. That's Jake Koravu as this one's bounced down the line. Picked up, throw to first by Stensrud, and that is the out.
Designated hitter number 3, Eric Seaman.
And we come to Eric Seaman now with 2 outs on the board. Batting seventh is Jonathan Craver. He's the catcher. Logan Silberud in at first, batting eighth, and batting ninth is Connor Drish. Here's the pitch by Chalmers, and this one's down the third baseline, foul for strike one. For the Mavericks, not much of a change on their lineup. Bridger Johnson in right field, batting first. Dane Frazier's the designated hitter, batting second. The catcher, Trad Richardson, batting third. Drew Stensrud's at third base, batting fourth. Batting fifth is Stuart Long at short, as this one's delivered foul. Stuart Long at short. Brendan Hill, center fielder, batting sixth. Batting seventh is Sam Busey, the left fielder. First baseman, Hangus, as this one's bounced high. Chalmers looks for it. He's going to turn the throw to first, and that is 3 away. So we go to the bottom of the first, scoreless. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
When your workout window is small, you don't want to travel far, wait for parking, and hope for an open machine. Let Fuel Fitness and Nutrition ignite your life with no waiting. Fuel has plentiful parking and 30,000 square feet of weight and cardio training equipment. When you want it, you'll get it at Fuel. Businesses don't hesitate to sign up with Fuel. We have enough parking and equipment to handle your entire staff and 24/7 access so they can get in shape around work schedules. Ignite your life with no waiting at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition in the Holiday Village Shopping Center.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball tournaments.
Welcome back to MPSN as we come to the bottom of the first inning, scoreless. Missoula Mavericks and the Kalispell Lakers, Game 2. Mavericks getting Game 1 of the doubleheader. 8-1, and that will make the Mavericks 2-0 in conference play. 0-1 for the Lakers as they start conference play today. For the Mavericks, it's Bridger Johnson to lead things off.
Coaching at third base, Brent Hathaway. And leading off for the Mavericks, the right fielder, number 10, Bridger Johnson.
So Bridger Johnson to settle in. And the pitch bounced, picked up by the second baseman, a collision, and that will allow the runner to reach.
Designated hitter number 7, Dane Frazier.
So with one on, that takes us to Dane Frazier with no outs. On the pitcher's mound, as I did not get the pitcher in. And we'll get ball 1 to Frazier. And I do have Wesley Palmer in there as the pitcher, so I apologize for the confusion there. And we'll get ball 2 to Frazier. Runner at second in Johnson. Here's the pitch. And a drive. It's going to get into the glove, but it's on the bounce. The throw to first is high. That will get Frazier on and advance to second off the throwing error. And the Mavericks will have runners in play at second and third.
The catcher number 13, Brad Richardson.
And that will make ball 1 to Trad Richardson. So Richardson with 1-0 on the count. Ball 2. So 2-0 to Richardson. And we'll get strike 1. So Richardson 2-1 on the count. This one will be bounced to the Stoltz. Stoltz can't hold on to it. Richardson's going to stretch, and he'll get to first. So loaded bases.
Number 5, Drew Stensrud.
And that will bring Drew Stensrud Palmer will stretch, and he'll have one over the plate for a strike. 2-2 on the count to Stensrud. Here's the pitch. And inside to give us a full count at 3-2. Loaded bases with no outs here in the bottom of the first. Mavericks looking to take advantage. Here's the pitch. And Stensrud will bounce this one. Stoltz can't get to it. It's over his head. That'll bring home Johnson. Frazier will make the corner. The throw is made, and the Mavericks will earn 2 runs off the play.
Shortstop number 2, Stuart Long.
So that puts runners at first and second. And Stuart Long in. Bunt laid down, and we'll have a foul ball. So 0-2 as Stensford will lay the bunt down. This will be picked up, and the player will knock it out of play. The play will stand as a foul ball. And they're going to say out.
Center fielder number 3, Brendan Hill.
Brings us to Brendan Hill with 1 out on the board. Runners at first and second. Little confusion there. Palmer with the pitch to Hill, and this will come off Hill. They're going to say foul, and that one looked like it came off of the ankle. Those ones are always a stinger. And we'll have strike 1.
Can get a free Mavs poster with the game schedule on it at the ticket booth. Head to the ticket booth and get a Mavs poster. All Little Leaguers.
Celebrating the Little Leaguers here today at Lindbergh Craig Field, and saw some Bitterroot or Frenchtown Fury, I believe. Maybe they were Bitterroot Sparks, but I want to say they were Frenchtown Fury that were. And Palmer will step off the rubber. 0-1 to Hill. Runners at first and second. Here's Palmer now with the pitch. And Hill into the gap. Over the head of the shortstop. That will load the bases up for the Mavericks with 1 out.
The left fielder number 16, Sam Busey.
And that'll take us to the Buse with 1 out. 2 runs earned. Here's the pitch by Palmer. And we'll be outside for ball 1. Sam Busey stepping in. One of the seniors over at Sentinel High School that's graduating this coming Saturday. 5'10", 165-pound left fielder for the Mavericks. And this will be tight inside to get us ball 2. 2-0 on the count, 1 out, loaded bases for the Mavericks. They've earned 2, looking to add on. Here's the pitch by Palmer. And Busey takes this one for a ride into center field. Center fielder with the back pedal in the glove. Richardson will tag at third, and the Mavericks will earn a run with one out. 3-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard.
First baseman number 20, Zach Higgins.
So Zach Hangus, the first baseman now, with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Here's the pitch by Palmer. And we'll have ball 1. So Stensrud at third. And Hill at first. Palmer with the stretch and set. And Hangus will swing for strike 1. Hangus coming in and closing out the top of the first inning, or top the first game, closing for Frazier. The 1-1 by Hangus. Throw to second, and that will be the side. So the Mavericks earn 3. They'll leave a couple behind, and top of the second coming up right after this.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN as we swing to the top of the second inning. Mavericks lead 3-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Dylan Chalmers set for his second inning of action. And we come to the left fielder, Taylor Morton, for the Lakers. 4, 5, 6 batters. Morton, Halland, and Coraview. Here's the pitch by Chalmers. And he'll start out with ball 1. Chalmers, an accomplished pitcher. He is the ace for the Mavericks. A senior at Sentinel. 6'1", 180 pounds, as this one's fouled off. Before coming to the Mavericks, Chalmers would have time with the Laramie Rangers as he'll slide one over the plate for strike 2. And then this would be his 3rd season with the AA level for the Mavericks. Does indoor track, a Dodgers fan. As Morton will hop this one over the head of Long, and the Lakers will have their first hit of the game.
Second baseman number 2, Luke Holland.
Takes us to the second baseman, Luke Holland. Here's the pitch by Chalmers, and it's inside for ball 1. Runner at first, pitch on the way, and a swing will get a strike 2, so 1-1 on the count. Throw to first. Back to first, trying to get the pick off. Was Hankus over there at first? He is the tallest Maverick, standing at 6'3". Dane Frazier right in there, and Trad Richardson. But having Hankus at first, is this one's going to be foul? No, they're going to say fair as it's going to roll down the third base line. Busey will pick it up, and the runner will hold off the hit.
The right fielder, number 8, Jack Corvo.
So we go to Jack Corvo, the right fielder. Runners at second and third and no outs for the Lakers. Looking to swing into the game here, down 3-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch. And strike 1 to the right fielder. Here's the pitch. And Purdue stepping back. I thought he was going to call strike on that one. Evens the count out at 1. Here's the 1-1 by Chalmers. Takes us to ball 2. Chalmers a Dodgers fan. Hobbies, magic tricks, and hiking. Here's the pitch. And this one will be fouled off. Evens the count at 2.
Little Leaguers take that foul ball to the concession stand or bring it up here to the press box. Give you $5.
Chalmers' favorite thing that Mom makes is spaghetti. His favorite memory with Dad is playing catch no matter where they're at. Here's the 2-2. And that one will tag the batter to put runners on all 3 bases.
The catcher, number 6, Jonathan Craver.
Jonathan Craver, the catcher now. Still looking for the first out of the inning here in the top of the second. And Hathaway will come out for a visit with his ace, Dylan Chalmers. Clausen not part of the visit. So he'll come, Richardson not part of the visit, so he'll head back behind the plate. Mavericks in action Wednesday night for a 9-inning game against the Bitterroot Red Sox right here at Lindbergh Craig Field. And then a break due to graduation next Saturday. And then Sunday, Mavericks back in action against the Butte Miners. Loaded bases, no outs. Top of the second inning. Chalmers gets the pitch from Richardson. Time is called. But I mentioned there was, I want to say those are, as we got a pitch outside for a ball, I want to say those are Bitterroot Sparks girls sitting in the stands to the right of us. Dax confirms, yes. With a Avalanche having their Rumble this weekend over at Fort Missoula. Was hanging out there yesterday as Chalmers will deliver. Here's a swing for a strike. A lot of fun watching all those groups. There was a couple of teams out of Canada, all over Montana, Bitterroot, Sparks, the Frenchtown Fury, and the Avalanche all in play yesterday, along with a lot of other great softball players. As we get ball 2 now. But with the high school season over, well, club season right into action. Here's the pitch. And a swing foul. Makes it 2-2. And there was the U18s hosting it, but it looked like there was a couple of different levels in play. Chalmers will deliver. And that one's going to tag the helmet of the batter. That'll bring the runner from third home, and the Lakers so 3-1 now off the hit by pitch.
First baseman number 15, Logan Silberud.
And that will take us to Logan Silberud, the first baseman. Silberud would come out in action on the mound for the first game. Chalmers looking to get out of his first jam right here in the top of the second with loaded bases and no outs. Here's a swing by Silberud for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And a swing foul. Gets us to strike 2. But looking back at Chalmers, who is the senior, graduating this coming weekend, and quite a group of seniors that the Mavericks have this year. Asked him what his favorite movie is, and he said Madagascar. That is a great movie. The first one, I think, is the best out of the 3, as he'll pitch outside for ball 1. Superhero? That would be Superman. Pitch on the way. And a swing, and that's going to be strike 3. Runner's going to advance, and the Lakers will put 2 on.
The shortstop, number 10, Connor Drick.
So runners at second and third for the Lakers, with 1 out on the board. And a strike thrown to Connor Drish. Bunt laid down. This will be foul. And we'll go 0-2. Runners at second and third now. Chalmers with the set. And a high pitch will get ball 1. Richardson behind the plate. Mavericks rich with catchers this year. They've got Richardson behind the plate. Clausen was behind the plate in the first game, as this one's in play. No. Foul ball. And we'll stay at 1-2. Bo King is also a catcher, and then I don't think we'll see him too much, but Dane Frazier spent some time behind the plate early in the season. was talking to him over the winter. A couple of times I saw him at Sentinel basketball games, and he was saying he wanted to try some catcher this year as Chalmers steps off the rubber. Pitch, and we'll get ball 2. So that puts us at 2-2 on the count with runners at second and third. Here's Chalmers with the stretch. And this one will be hit down the first base line. Chalmers will have the pitch to first, and that will be 2 away. The runner from third will score, and it's now a tie ball game on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard.
Number 7, Randy Stoltz.
And a runner at third. Swings us to the top of the order for the Lakers to Randy Stoltz, and Stoltz will have a line drive into the glove of Bay, and that will end the side. So 3 runs earned, 1 left behind. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 3.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at world views. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
No, not right now, but if you get a chance, eat your fries, but I could use a refill if you get a chance. Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the second inning, Mavericks and Lakers tied at 3 apiece. For the Mavericks, bottom of the order, Dayton Bay to lead things off. So Bay, Johnson, and Frazier scheduled for the inning. As Dayton Bay will come up, Wesley Palmer.
Second baseman number 1, Dayton Bay.
Looking to take things off here. As the infield will spread out. Bottom of the second, tied at 3. Here's Palmer with the first pitch of the inning. And he'll put it over the plate for strike 1. For Dayton Bay, a sophomore at Sentinel, a 5'11", 155-pound sophomore. As Palmer will bring in a ball. Make it 1-1 on the count. Here's the pitch, and in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-1. Here's the pitch by Palmer, and we'll get ball 3. (3-1) on the count to Bay. leadoff batter here in the second, and that'll be a strike as Bay tosses the bat. Full count at 3-2. Here's the stretch. And Bay will hop this one back. It's going to land right outside the door here for a foul ball. Kids running for the ball. They're giving away prizes today for foul balls as Little League teams are enjoying some Legion baseball, and Bay will be struck out swinging.
Number 10, Bridger Johnson.
And Bridger Johnson, the top of the order now, at the plate for the Mavericks. So 1 out. Bridger Johnson at the plate. Here's Palmer with the pitch. And that's over the plate for the strike. One and one to Johnson. Mavericks and Lakers each pouring 3 runs on as Johnson will take this one into left field, and the Mavericks will have a runner at first.
Number 7, Dane Frazier.
Brings up Dane Frazier with 1 out and 1 on. Frazier to settle in. Reached off an error, his first at bat. And Frazier with a high pop into center field. Center fielder shallow in the glove, and that is 2 away.
Number 13, Brad Richardson.
So that's 2 outs as Trad Richardson comes to the plate, with Johnson standing at first. Throw to first, and Johnson will dive in. First baseman having to, Silberud having to pull that in. Pitch on the way, and Richardson, a high shot down the left line. Left fielder's looking for it in the glove, and that is the side. Mavericks load one up, but he's left behind. Top of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by 5 Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, 5 Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. 5 Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the third inning. tie game between the Mavericks and the Lakers. Mavericks got game 1 to improve to 2-0 on the conference season, beating Bozeman last Saturday night, a week ago yesterday, in an epic game in my book, 8-inning walk-off, having the fans on their feet for the last 3 innings. Chalmers will deliver for the leadoff man, Ryan Sims, and Chalmers will drop in ball 1. Bunt laid down the third base line, picked up by Chalmers. He'll have the throw to first, but it'll be just a hair late. And that will put the runner at first. Eric Seaman now with no outs and a runner at first. Seaman with a ground out, his first at bat. Looks down the third base line to Coach Melman. Melman with no signal, so the young man will settle in, and time is called by the umpire. Now Sims settles back in. Chalmers with the pitch, and he'll bring it in for a ball. So for Chalmers, total of 50 pitches, or 40 pitches, 25 of them have been over the plate, as this one's going to be fouled off. Evens the count out at 1. Gorgeous day here at Lindbergh Craig Field. Sun shining. Very warm day. I think it's the warmest day we've had baseball at Lindbergh Craig Field of this season. As the bunt laid down the first base line, picked up by Chalmers, the toss, the out, and the runners will advance to second and third, so the sac bunt does its job, and we've got one away.
Number 4, Taylor Morton.
And we come to Taylor Morton. 1 out, 1 on. Chalmers with the spy. The runner's going to go. They throw down the third base line. Richardson off target. Stensrud tries to hold it in, and there will be a stolen base. And the pitch thrown was a strike. For Morton, singled his first at bat, and time is called for the lefty. Next game for the Mavericks will be Wednesday night as they host the Red Sox right here at Lindbergh Craig Field. Bunt laid down, picked up by Stensrud. Nobody, now there's a runner, somebody at first, and it's an overthrow to Bay. Runner from third will score.
Number 2, Luke Holland.
Takes us to Luke Holland now, as the Lakers take the lead 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And a strike pitch by Chalmers. Throw back to first. 0-1. Chalmers with the delivery. This one's going to be hit off the grips right into the glove of Stensrud. The throw to first, and the double play is turned. That's the side. So 1 run earned for the Lakers to take a 4-3 lead. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to MPSN. Bottom of the third inning, Lakers lead the Mavericks 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. For the Mavericks, it's the number 4 batter, Drew Stensrud. So 4, 5, 6 on the schedule for the inning. It's Wesley Palmer in on the mound. So Stensrud settles in. He singled his first at bat. Here's the pitch. And Palmer will put it over the plate for strike 1. And for Stensrud, he's really been a good improvement for the Mavericks, a 5'10", 170-pound junior at Sentinel. Shown to be versatile as they've had him in a couple of different spots as Palmer will deliver. Strike 2. But Stensrud, first, third, and pitcher. Like I said, he is versatile. And a ball outside will get us 1 and 2 on the count. But notable experience for Stensrud, played in the National Baseball Hall of Fame tournament in 2011 in Cooperstown, New York. That is an awesome honor. And to add to that memory, he hit a home run. Stensrud's going to put this one into play to load himself up to start the inning.
Number 2, Stuart Long.
Brings us to Stuart Long, the shortstop. Long has gained some good experience the last few games over there at short. Here's Palmer to deliver. And a roller bounced out. Stoltz will have it. The throw to second, down the line to first, and it's just ahead, and that will turn the double play. 2 away. So the base is cleared. We come to Brendan Hill with 2 outs, and Palmer will deliver over the plate for strike 1. Bottom of the third. Lakers lead 4-3 as Hill's going to have this one off the bat. Line drive into the shortstop's glove, and that is the side. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom, or the top of the fourth. Back right up.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Hey, are you gonna try out that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
Not a chance. They don't have group exercise classes with awesome instructors like we get at Fuel. And the owners are in New York City.
What?
New York City?
Mm-hmm. The New York way is not the Montana way, so no way.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Welcome back to MPSN, top of the fourth inning. Lakers lead 4-3 over the Missoula Mavericks on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And leading it off is Jack Korovin. And he'll go ahead and hit one right into the glove of the right fielder, and that'll be one away.
Number 6, Jonathan Craver.
So we go to the catcher, Jonathan Craver, with one out and nobody on. Here's Chalmers with the pitch. And a bouncer to Stensford. He'll pick it up, looks at the ball, throws to first, and that's two away. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the fourth.
Number 15, Logan Silverwood.
Brings us to Logan Silverwood, the first baseman. And Chalmers will deliver a strike to Silverwood. Here's the pitch. And inside for ball 1, 1-1 on the count. Slight bit of a breeze that comes up, and it really cools things off when it does. As a pitch over the plate will make it strike 2, so 1-2 to the first baseman. Chalmers looking to skin out of the inning, give the Mavericks order a chance to bat as this one's fouled away. And we stay at 1-2. Here's the pitch, and that one's off the knee of Richardson. And we go even on the count. So the Mavericks at home against the Red Sox on Wednesday night. If you are in the Missoula area, I would encourage you to get to Lindbergh Craig Field for a game under the lights. Don't worry about dinner, as they've got the concession stands open, and they've got a huge variety of things for you to have, as this one's fouled off once again. And we stay at 2-2. And then we go to Sunday as we get a strikeout to end the side. So 1, 2, 3. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball tournaments.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton, Lindbergh, Craig Field. Bottom of the fourth inning in a 7-inning game. Lakers lead the Mavericks 4-3. It's Wesley Palmer on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound for the Lakers with Sam Busey leading off the inning. So the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9 on the schedule. Here's Palmer with his first pitch of the inning. And he'll put it over the plate for strike one. Here's the pitch by Palmer. And Busey will have contact. Foul for strike two. Sac fly in his first at-bat for Busey. Here's the pitch. And Busey gets it by the glove of Palmer. It'll roll into center field, and that will be a runner for the Mavericks.
Number 20, Zach Hangus.
That takes us to the first baseman, Zach Hangus, with a runner at first and no outs. Here's Palmer to Hango. Nope, throw to first as Busey will dive in. Hangus showing bunt, and he'll lay it down. It's going to hop forward, picked up by the catcher. The throw to first is there. The sac bunt does its job as it moves Busey to second.
Number 1, Dayton Bay.
So one out on the board as we come to the bottom of the order. Dayton Bay with Sam Busey standing at second. Mavericks looking to tie it up. They're down 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. 3 runs off of 7 hits for the Mavericks. 4 runs off of 4 hits as Bay's going to show bunt. This is going to be playable down the third base line, and Palmer cannot pick it up.
Number 10, Bridger Johnson.
That'll take us to the top of the order with 1 out, runners on the corners. And Bridger Johnson. Here's the pitch. And we'll get ball 1 to Johnson. Johnson with a pair of singles on the day, 2 for 2. Corners for the Mavericks. Bay at first, Busey at third. Here's the 1-0 by Palmer. And we'll get ball 2. Johnson settling back in. He's in right field. Spent some time, a lot of time in center field with Hill at short, but since Stuart Long's been put in at short, Hill dropped back to center field, and so Johnson moved over to right field, which is a great transition as Long has played well at short the last couple of games. Here's the pitch, and contact. Regardless, it's strike 1. 2-1. Bay at first, Busey at third. Here's the pitch. And Badu says strike 2. Badu was the plate umpire for the Mavericks game Saturday night against the Red Sox. Here's the pitch, and we'll get a full count at 3-2. With 1 out. Here's the pitch to Johnson. Runner's going to go at first, and it's a walk, so we'll have loaded bases with 1 out. That'll bring us to Dane Frazier as Coach Melman will come out and discuss the situation with his pitcher. Gorgeous day like this, folks. I know that you're going to want to get out and do some things. Maybe head to the lake. Maybe late in the afternoon you want to just go for a little drive. Maybe you need to pick up some ice and a few drinks for that barbecue going on this afternoon. Well, stop by our friends over at Fast Trip Conoco, your one-stop shop convenience store on South Reserve across from Larchmont Golf Course. They've got the most convenient gas pumps, the largest selection of cold drinks, and the biggest freezer in town full of ice. And, well, if you want to make your car look good, stop into the parking lot and go through Magic Touch Car Wash. Fast Trip Conoco, your one-stop shop convenience store and proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula. So Dane Frazier at the plate, loaded bases and 1 out. Here's the pitch, and Frazier will check swing foul. And that'll bring up strike 1. You got Johnson at first, Bay at second, and Busey at third. Here's the pitch, and we'll find the plate for strike 1, so an even count. Oh no, 0-2 to Frazier. Palmer leans in to get the pitch, and now the stretch. Inside, and now we will have ball 1. Dane Frazier, a senior at Sentinel, taking his experience to the next level. Pitcher, catcher, right field, center field. He's been a little everywhere, 6'2", 190 pounds. And Frazier will swing, and that will be strike 3 for out number 2. Brings us to Terad Richardson, graduating from Frenchtown High School on Saturday. And what a proud father Mark was, talking to him about Trad graduating, as the first pitch by Palmer will be a ball. One and 0, 2 outs, loaded bases. Palmer looking to get out of a jam. Richardson bounces it to the second baseman to help him out. The throw to first, and it's on target, and that is the side. So the Mavericks load up 3. They leave them there, and it stays 4-3. We'll be back with the top of the 5th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN as we hop to the top of the 5th inning. Lakers lead the Mavericks 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Dylan Chalmers in for his 5th inning of duty on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. For the Lakers, bottom of the order to lead things off, Connor Drish. So we'll go 9-1-2, Drish, Stoltz, and Sims. As Drish comes to the plate, he grounded out his first at-bat. Looking for a breeze here at Lindbergh Craig Field as the clouds have brought in the humidity and it is warm. We've got 79 degrees as this one's rolled up, picked up by Johnson, or Long, the throw to first, and that will be one away.
Number 7, Randy.
One pitch, one out here in the top of the 5th as we swing to the top of the order. Randy Stoltz. Pitch on the way. And he'll have it high for strike one. Chalmers, I should say. We've got 34% humidity at 79 degrees. There is a wind south-southeast, 6 miles an hour. And that one was close to Stoltz, I apologize. To even the count out at 1. Stoltz probably one of my favorite boys Big Fork athletes. The twins right up there with him, and I know they're twins as we put one over the plate for strike 2. But what a great basketball team that those Big Fork boys had the last few years. The seniors graduating off, and well, there's some work for these underclassmen as Stoltz fouls this away to stay at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And Stoltz bounces this one down to Stensrud. He'll have it at third. The throw to first is just ahead. Hangus stretching out, and that's 2 away.
Number 14, Ryan Sims.
Takes us to Ryan Sims, the center fielder, with 2 outs and nobody on. Top of 5 in a 7-inning game. Lakers lead 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch by Chalmers, and that will be ball 1. For Sims, a ground out and a bunt. Chalmers with the pitch. And that's hit right at Chalmers in the midsection. Picked up by Stensrud. The throw to first is behind the runner. Hangus has got to block it in there, and we'll have time called as the umpire is going to go check on Chalmers. Going to be a hit, Dax? Okay.
Number 3, Eric Lehman.
And Hathaway's going to come out as they're checking out the right hand. That was hit right into the midsection of Chalmers. And holding his wrist up there for Hathaway to check out. Make sure he's okay. And when those balls come off the bat, the velocity that's coming off, I mean, you've got a heater coming from Chalmers. Sorry, folks, had a sneeze there. But the heater coming from Chalmers on the pitch, and then the velocity off the bat. We come to Eric Seaman, and Chalmers will deliver a pickoff throw to Hengis. Here's the stretch. Sorry, folks. That one snuck up on me. We get a swing for strike one. Some cotton blown in the air. Runner at first, 2 outs. Here's the 0-1, and it'll get us ball one. Seaman looks down the third base line. Coach Malman, the third base coach. Throw back to first as Hengis drags it along the runner. 3 runs in the first inning for the Mavericks. Silence since then. The Lakers would pick up 3 in the top of the second and then added the tiebreaker in the third, and that's how we got to the 4-3 score we're at right now. Here's the pitch, and we'll get a ball. For Seaman, ground out and a sac bunt today. He's going to reach, and this one will be fouled off to give us an even count at 2. Two and 2 on the count. 2 outs and a runner at first. And Sims. Swung on, and they're going to say that is the side. So 1 on, left behind, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Warning! Warning!
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning! Warning! This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN. Bottom of the 5th inning in a 7-inning game. Lakers leading the Mavericks 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And it'll be the third baseman, Drew Stensrud, to lead the inning off for the Mavericks. Stensrud, long and hill. And Stensrud will take the first pitch for a ride. Foul for strike 1. For Stensrud, he's got a pair of singles on the day. Both bullpens silent through this game. Pitchers giving up runs early and then quieted since then as we get a ball pitch to make it even on the count. One and one. Here's the pitch, and Stensrud's got to duck out of the way for ball 2. And Stensrud pops another one foul. And we'll be even on the count at 2. Mavericks back in action Wednesday night against the Red Sox, and then it's a break for graduation. And then Sunday, a week from today, it's Butte. Stensrud reaches, but it's going to be fouled off again. We stay at 2-2. Big weekend for the Missoula County Public Schools, parents, teachers, and students, as we'll have graduation, all 3 graduations going on at the U of M. Here's the 2-2 by Palmer, and Stensrud will be struck out swinging. With 1 away, we go to Stuart Long. Palmer will lean in to get the pitch, and the delivery will be fouled for strike 1. Mavericks looking to get into it here, down 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. A swing for strike 2. A strikeout and a ground out for Long at the plate today. Here's Palmer with the delivery, and Long is going to swing, throw to first, and that is the out for number 2.
Number 3, Brendan Hill.
So that brings us to Brendan Hill. 2 outs and nobody on, as Palmer will deliver over the plate for strike 1. Hill, a senior that's going to be graduating from Sentinel next weekend. Pitcher, shortstop, center field, as this one's going to be rolled up. Shortstop will get it on the bounce. The throw to first on target, and the bag is stuck for the side. So 3 up, 3 down for the Mavericks. Top of the 6th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at worldviews. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN as we draw the 6th inning. Lakers leading the Mavericks at Lindbergh Craig Field 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. For the Lakers, it will be the middle of the order, 4, 5, 6. So that's Morton, Halland, and Corvine.
Number 4, Taylor Morton.
So Morton to lead things off for the Lakers, who have a 1-run lead. Wednesday night will be under the lights against the Red Sox. 6:30 first pitch. Dylan Chalmers on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound will deliver one outside for a ball. One 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a swing will even the count out at 1. Here's the pitch, and Richardson will keep it in front of him as we get ball 2. Both managers leaning on their pitchers here. Chalmers the ace. Frazier picks up the win in the first game, 8-1 over the Lakers. As we get a pitch outside to make it a 3-1 count now. 2. The left fielder. A single and a bunt for Morton. As he'll roll this one past Hangus, and it'll kiss the line all the way deep. Runner around the corner at second as the throw is made. Sliding in, and that'll be a big double to start the inning.
Number 2, Luke Cullen.
So that'll take us to Luke Hallen, the second baseman. Hangus and Stentrud at first and third coming in, expecting the bunt. And this is how the Lakers rolled in that second inning to earn those runs. Or that is, I should say, as Chalmers is outside for the ball. It would be bunt action in the inning as the gate is open now down the third base line for the Lakers. Runner at second. And they'll throw to second with the runner getting back just in time. For Hallen, a double and a line drive. Here's the pitch by Chalmers. And this one's going to foul right next to us here. Pretty cool. The ball landed on the folded chair that's folded up and just stuck there. The foul ball will make it an even count at 1. Chalmers with the pitch. And this one's hit fair. Kisses the third base line. This one's going to bring the runner around from second as Busey picks it up at the warning track. And the Lakers will earn a run to make it 5-3 off back-to-back doubles.
Number 8, Guy Corvo.
And with no outs, that will bring up Jack Korovine. Chalmers with the spy on the second baseman, and the pitch comes over the plate for strike 1. For Korovine, hit by pitch and a line drive on the day. Chalmers with the stretch and set. Gate closed down the third base line, so a quick one. Pitch on the way, and a foul ball will give us strike 2. Here's the pitch. And reaching for it. This one's going to be fair as it hops just past the fringe. Malman swings his arms to bring the runner. Throw is made, and Richardson gets around. They're going to punch out the runner at home. And that will be the first out of the inning. Taking a gamble, Coach Melman on the runner. But Johnson with a rocket down the line, and Richardson with the tag. So we come to Jonathan Craver with 2 outs, or 1 out, as this one is high in the glove of Johnson, and that is out number 2. So we've got a change in the order, as number 21 is going to come in for Silverwood.
Number 21, Peyton Davison.
Davison in. And I messed something up somewhere here, so I'm going to have to do some changing as we get 0 and 2. And a strikeout to end the side. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Back after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Bottom of the 6th inning, Sam Busey to lead things off for the Mavericks. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Craig Field. Game 2 of the doubleheader between the Mavericks and the Lakers. Mavericks getting game 1, 8-1. Lakers lead here in the bottom of the 6th, 5-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. It is Sam Busey and Wesley Palmer in on the mound, and Palmer will deliver strike 1. For Busey, a sac fly and a single, as there's one upstairs to even the count out. 1-1. Leadoff batter here in the 6th. It'll be Busey, Hangus, and Bay as Busey is hit by the pitch to get the base. So the Mavericks will load one on. And Zach Hangus in the box will receive ball 1 from Palmer. And Malman will have his walkout to speak with his pitcher. And I don't think we'll see a change here. It's a first visit for Malman. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by 5 Valley Auto Sales. From the moment that you roll into the parking lot, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. Whether it's their large inventory of vehicles or their experienced staff, 5 Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. You can go online and view their featured vehicles at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop into their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. 5 Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of the Missoula Prep Sports Network. So we're back in with a 1-0 to Hango. Palmer will deliver. Check swing outside, and we'll get ball 2. 2-0 to Hangus. And he is a right-handed 6'3", 215-pound sophomore at Sentinel as he'll slice for strike 1. Make it 2-1 on the count to Hangus. He's at first. His other sports, well, he's a hockey player. And this one's bounced hard. It's going to get past the shortstop, and that will load runners up at first and second. And time will be called. Bo King is going to come in and run for Hangus as Dayton Bay comes to the plate.
Your digit please for the Mavericks running for Hangus. Number 6, Bo King. Number 1, Dayton Bay.
Dayton Bay now at the plate. So Bay will have 1-0 on the count with a runner at first. Time is called. First baseman sucked up down the line. Expecting bunt from Bay. Runners at first and second and no outs. Here's Palmer with the pitch. And Bay will lay the bunt down the third base line. Stoltz will have to get to it. The throw to first is not there in time, and that will load the bases for the Mavericks. And we probably will see a change as Malman is on his way out. And the ball is handed over. So a pitching change coming. We'll have that for you right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratt for the Missoula Prep Sports Network, as we've got the change on the mound as Connor Drish has now made his way to the pitcher's mound. And we've got changes on the field, but haven't been able to put all of those together. So,
number 10, Bridger Johnson.
Bridger Johnson, top of the order for the Mavericks with loaded bases and no outs. Here's the pitch, and the first pitch will be a ball. And this one's down the line of the third baseman. That'll bring runners home. Kings around the corner as Busey scored, and the Mavericks tie the game at 5.
Number 7, Dane Frazier.
And that will bring up Dane Frazier with runners at first and second and no outs. Tie game here in the 6th. Runners at first and second, no outs. Here's Drish with the pitch, and he'll put it over the plate for strike 1 to Frazier. Here's the pitch. We get a ball. 1-1 on the count. Runners will hold. As Frazier will face 2-1. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 3. So with Frazier, he'll settle in. 3-1 on the count. Trad Richardson on deck. Runners at first and second and no outs. And a walk to load the bases up once again. And Malman will come in and check with Drish as Trad Richardson. Richardson and Frazier would have home runs on Friday night against the Red Sox. Richardson with a 3-run homer, and it would be a solo shot for Frazier in the 9th inning in Hamilton. So Malman with the visit with his pitcher. Loaded bases, no outs. Tie game at 5 as Trad Richardson comes up. And Richardson will have strike 1. Richardson is a dangerous batter to have in the box with loaded bases. I don't have the percentages with me today, but he's got the best on-base percentage for the Mavericks as he'll call time. Here's the pitch by Drish, and it's going to tag Richardson. That will bring a runner home, and the Mavericks will retake the lead. 6-5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard as
Number 5,
Drew Stensrud will come to the plate. And the infield's going to come in as Stoltz and the second baseman come to the fringe. And a low pitch outside will bring up ball 1. Stensrud, a pair of singles, and then was struck out his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. And we'll get ball 2. Mavericks lead 6-5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. There are no outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3 runs earned by the Mavericks so far. Here's the pitch by Drish, and Stensrud will have a curveball that'll land just past second. That'll bring Johnson home. Frazier will make the corner and a slide. The off throw will advance the runners to second and third, and the Mavericks now lead 8-5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard.
Number 2, Stuart Long.
And that'll bring up Stuart Long with runners at second and third. Here's the pitch by Drish, and he'll be outside for a ball. Mavericks swinging back after down. They would earn 3 runs in the first inning and silenced until now, till the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch, and it's back outside for a ball. 2-0 now to Long. Richardson stands at third. Stensrud at second. Here's the pitch. And it'll be straight 3-0. To Long. Long struck out, a ground out, and a pass ball. As time is called. Third baseman communicating with the left fielder, and now they'll set. Here's the 3-0 by Drish. And the throw to second, and they will have no. They say Stensrud is safe. Stoltz was over there, the shortstop. From up here, it looked like he was out, but Maxie Cannon Jr. the third out in the field with the call. So we'll let him make the call. Drish now with a nod and the stretch and set. And a walk to load the bases for Brendan Hill. And Melman back out. Right fielder is running in. I wonder if they'll change the right fielder in for their pitcher. There's the ball handed over, and yes, it will be number 17, Ryan Galvin, who pitched a couple innings in the last game. So change on the mound will take us aside. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN as we have Galvin on the mound for the Lakers, Brendan Hill. Hill settles in with loaded bases. Mavericks leading 8-5. Hill will bounce this one to Stoltz. Stoltz will tag the bag. The throw to first, and the runner at first will be safe. Stoltz gets the tag at third for the force out, and that's one out.
Number 16, Sam Busey.
One 1-0 to Busey as he'll roll this one out. It'll be picked up by, no, the shortstop cannot handle it, and Busey will reach off the air.
Number 6, Bo King.
Brings us to Bo King. So the Mavericks lead 10-5 now. Bottom of the 6th, as Bo King will let one come in. And we'll have ball 1. So Bo coming in, time is called as the catcher will go out and have a short conference with his pitcher. 1-0 on the count. Dayton Bay in the on-deck circle. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch by Galvin. And King will foul it off, making an even count at 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Mavericks with 7 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Bo pops this one straight up in the air. It's going to be just out of play as it lands on the sidewalk right down below. And we'll have strike 2, so 1-2 to King. Umpire gives us the count at 1-2. And the umpire tells us it's 2-2. So a full count at 3-2 now for King. Runners at first and second. Dayton Bay in the on-deck circle with 1 out. And an inside pitch will walk King. And that reloads the bases for the Mavericks as Dayton Bay comes to the plate. Bay to settle in. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. King at first. Hill at third. Busey at second. Here's Galvin with the pitch, and he'll bring it over the plate to get an even count at 1. For Bay, a strikeout, and then he's got a couple of bunts that have put him on. Here's the pitch. And that will get us to ball 2. Galvin with the stretch. And Bay will have this one foul from here. It looked like that one was going to go, but it's a foul ball, and we're even on the count at 2. And the gate is swung open down the third base line. The Lakers will warm up a pitcher. Bay fouls it down the third base line again, and we stay at 2-2. Lakers looking to make a switch as the Mavericks have blown this open with 7 runs here in the 6th. Bay with a high shot into center field. Center fielder puts it in the glove. The tag by Hill. The throw is made, and Hill will have the plate on the sac fly. And there's 2 away in the 6th.
Number 10, Bridger Jensen.
So with 2 away, there's runners at first and second. And a swing by Bridger Johnson will be strike 1. So Johnson, a single, a walk, and a single for his time at the plate. And Johnson slices this one high. Is it going to be in play for the first baseman? It will, and that is the side. So the Mavericks earn 7, leave a couple, and it's 11-5. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hey, are you gonna try that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
No way. They don't care what we eat. They serve pizza and bagels, and the owners are in New York City.
What? New York City? That really tans my hide.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Changes on the field here at Lindbergh Craig Field as we've got Andrew Clausen in, catching, and Drew Stensrud is out. And our batter and it's Connor Drish. And Drish will have this one to the short, throw to first, and that's one away.
Number 7, Randy Stoltz.
Brings us to Randy Stoltz. So Randy Stoltz will come up with one out as the Lakers looking to see if they can get 6 runs back to extend it to another inning. Dylan Chalmers continues to pitch, and he'll throw a ball to Stoltz. For Stoltz, a couple of ground outs, a line drive as we get ball 2 from Chalmers. Gate is open, and we've got a pitcher warming up for the Mavericks in the bullpen. Not quite sure, but that looks like Parker Stevens. Here's the pitch by Chalmers, and he'll take it back outside for ball 3. Chalmers at 84 pitches in his 7 innings. And that's a walk to put Stoltz at first with one out.
Number 14, Ryan Sims.
So we come to Ryan Sims. Chalmers will deliver a ball to Sims. Sims ground out a bunt and a single. Stoltz at first with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And Chalmers will be inside for ball 2. 2-0, so Chalmers with 6 straight ball pitches here in the 7th. I'm pretty sure that's Parker warming up in the bullpen. And now Chalmers will find the plate to make it 2-1. Here's the pitch. And it's now 2-2 as Chalmers will deliver strike 2. 1 out, 1 on. Top of 7. Here's the pitch. And that will give us a full count at 3-2. Clausen, our catcher. Richardson at third. And a walk to put runners at first and second now. And yep, that is it. Chalmers, as Hathaway strolls out to the pitcher's mound. Parker Stevens jogs out of the bullpen, and we will see a change on the mound for the Mavericks. We'll be back in 90 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN as the Mavericks make their change on the mound. Parker Stevens pitching, and it is Ryan Galvin. Batting in the spot of the designated hitter. 1-0 on the count to Galvin, his first at bat. And Chalmers will put it over the plate for strike 1, so 1-1. Runners at second and third as Stevens will deliver, and Galvin will have a piece of it. Foul for strike 2. That puts Taylor Morton in the on-deck circle. One out, runners at second and third. And here's a pop fly down the first base line. Stensrud's digging for it, but it's going to land on the dugout down the first base line. And we'll stay at 1-2. Mavericks back into action Wednesday night for a 9-inning game under the lights against the Bitterroot Red Sox on Wednesday night, 6:30 first pitch. Here's Stevens with the 1-2. And we'll get ball 2. 2-2. 1 out. Runners at second and third. Stevens now with the stretch. And this one is hit hard into right field. Johnson is back there in the glove. A tag by Stoltz at third. Runner will advance from second to third, and with 2 outs on the board, it'll be 11-6 Mavericks.
Number 4, Taylor Morton.
So that brings us to Taylor Morton. And Stevens will deliver over the plate for strike 1 to Morton. For Morton, a single, a bunt, and a double on the day. Here's the pitch. And that one's across the knees to even the count out at 1. Stevens with the pitch. Check swing, and they're going to say he went strike 2. One and 2 now. 2 outs. The Lakers' fate in the bat of Morton for the moment. And a swing, and that is game. So the Mavericks will get the win on the strikeout. And that will be game. Mavericks get the win, 11-6. 8 runs for the Lakers. 6 runs off 8 hits, 4 errors. It would be 12 runs off of 11 hits for the Mavericks and no errors. We'll have Mavericks baseball on Wednesday night at 6:30. Until then, have a great week.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.